Right, we're back at the container. Excuse the hair, I look a bit mental because I've been so busy today. This is the same day that I'm filming this, by the way, that I was at the CarBoot sale, and the video will be out right now. So yeah, hope you enjoy that video because we actually got some bangers at that CarBoot sale. And I'll need to go through what I got at that CarBoot sale as well. So I'll go through that in this video as well because you didn't see everything that I got. So I'll show you what I sold that I'm sending out now, and then I'll show you what I've picked up. But this is a container, this is how it's looking. I really need to get on to sorting with this bike. This is what's bad with me, I'll buy something and I'll just sit there for ages now. But this is how it's looking. Got the big plasma TV, fucking just get a bit of Fortnite up on there. We finally got Sully back. Sully's been listed, my Auntie Jane. Thank you for stitching him up, since I can't stitch. And then we've just got a couple things that we need to put away as well. But I'll pop yous up at the D and we'll go through some sales. I hope the lighting's not horrific because it is a bit darker. I probably could have opened the other one, but I can't be bothered doing that now. I've received an offer, brand new with tags, Levi's jeans, £30. I've actually got them up for 40. Let's counter offer them with 35. Let's see if they'll accept that. I'm not actually sending items tonight. I think I'm sending 2 things and then the rest I'll send tomorrow because eBay says dispatch by Monday. And I've got a lot of things to do. And I've just had a Chinese as well, so I feel really stuffed right now. So if I look fatter than I am, that's probably why. Yeah, let's find the items that have sold and I'll go through it for you. So I'll put this down just now, I'll find the items and then I'll go through it with you. Right, we'll start off with the Vinted orders first. I didn't actually realise how many things that I've got to pick out here. So the weekend sales, this is basically from Friday night to like up until now basically. Because we had some sales Thursday, Friday that I sent out on Friday and they were actually big sales as well. So I actually sold that coffee machine. So I'll pop that up on the screen if you remember me picking that up. Sold that, it's already delivered to the person, so I'm really hoping there's nothing wrong with it because the person had 0 feedback and they literally just created their account today. And it's the same with another item that I've got here as well. The exact same situation, 0 feedback and account created the day they bought the item. So I'm praying that nothing happens with that. But up first, got the pair of Converse, so it's just a pair of like high top Converse in like a grey colourway. Now they do have a bit of like staining on the back of them, just there. Kind of looks like tan markings or something, but they still sold for $34.99 on Vinted, so I was actually really happy that they sold. And then the other Vinted one was this 100% wool Hoick menswear. So I actually did not think this would sell in the summer once again because it's roasting, but it actually sold for £28. Don't quote me on that, I need to check that. Yeah, £28 it sold for, bargain. And I love those sales as well, like when someone just buys something and I've not messaged them and they've not messaged me, I'm like, what are the chances? Because 9 times out of 10 when I get a sale it's because I've messaged them about it. And then we've got the Hot Tuna t-shirt that sold for £4.50. It had a small little hole at the bottom of the t-shirt, nothing major, but it cost me £1.50. I was happy to just get rid of it for £4.50 to be honest. That's the Vinted sales. On to the eBay / Depop sale. I'll do the Depop sale now. So on Depop, these sold for 25 quid. So I think I get like £24.18 because they say they don't do fees, but they technically do because you don't get the actual price it sells for. Don't know why they rave about having no fees when they pretty much do. It's like eBay when they say they've got no seller fees, but they still take buyer protection off you, which is technically a fee. We won't go down that rabbit hole. But yeah, Fred Perry white shorts, £25. I suppose you said it really Scottish there. So 25 quid for that as well. Barry. Then the last 2 sales are from eBay, so let me get that. Oh. So this is the same situation, no feedback, brand new account. They bought the heart strip, not the heart strip, the hearts top, 2023 hearts top for a whopping £28. £28 I sold that for. Someone said that apparently they had that in the shops when it first came out for like 8 quid or something. So I guess it always shows you like the longer you keep the football tops, they probably go up in value or something. I was still Barry to get £28 for it. I think I spent a tenner in a charity shop, so £18 alright. And then we've got Jamie Lee's trousers that she bought and she didn't want anymore. I think she got these like a year ago or something. I uploaded them on my eBay about a month ago and they sold for £5. I got £4.11 for that. Barry. I don't know why I keep saying that. I feel like I get a saying it and I just start saying it all the time. But no, what I'll do now is I'll stop the video here, I'll take you home, and then like tomorrow or something, I'll show you what we got from the CarBoot sale, as we got some bangers in that video that you've probably watched already. Bye bye. I thought I'd just quickly update you with what else has sold over the weekend, as this is technically a weekend sales video, plus after this I'll show you the other stuff that I got from the CarBoot sale. So when we went to the container and got all the packages and I came home, this ended up selling. So there was an offer for like £30 for this pair of Levi jeans. They're brand new with the tags, so I counter offered it with £35, and then the sale comes through for like 70 quid, and I was like, oh my god, where's this going? And it's going to America. So this is like my first sale that's actually going to America. I've literally never sold anything to over there before, so that's funny. I've only really sold stuff to like Australia or like within Europe, like mainly like Spain or like somewhere like Switzerland or something. It's always a weird country. Not a weird country, but just like random. But then overnight, Sunday night, we got a couple more sales. So we sold the vintage polo Ralph Lauren polo shirt. I'll show you the listing on eBay because it's sold on Depop, just cause you won't actually see it. So we sold that, and I'm pretty sure I had it up for more on Depop, because that's what I usually do on Depop. I'll list it for more. Oh yeah, there it's there. View order. Yeah. Sold £25.83. So that's pretty decent for that polo shirt. Picked it up for, I want to say £5, because it was out of that charity shop that you don't get a receipt. So it was definitely £5 or £4. We'll go for £5. And then it must be coffee making season or something, because we sold another coffee machine, believe it or not. And this time we sold the Dolce Gusto one. Let me just show you it. Ooh, it's gonna take ages. When the buyer receives it, it should all be set up, ready to use. If they have any issues, it's not my issue, because I've done everything I can. And there's something in my eye. My hay fever is shocking today, so if anyone else has hay fever, let me know, because I bet you're dying as well. But that's all the sales that have came in so far. I can't really be bothered going over the sales that came in on Friday, because I can't really remember what they were. So that'll just be the weekend sales for this weekend, even though there was obviously more sales. Just wasn't able to go through them all. But then I'll show you what else we got from the CarBoot sale, because we actually did get so much more stuff. So I'll pop that in after this. Right, I'm going to try and whiz through this because we've obviously got a lot of stuff from the CarBoot. I've muddled up the bags, so the stuff that I went round and showed you the first time that you would have seen at the CarBoot, I've muddled it up with everything, so I'm just going to start pulling stuff out. We actually went to the charity shops as well on Sunday, so I went to that British Heart Foundation and Straighten, and they actually had a couple decent things. So I'll show you these first. Picked up these Ralph Lauren chino shorts for £6. Lovely little pair. They're just a nice little bread and butter. Easily get £20–25 on them. Especially right now, like all my shorts are flying out. So it was quite good that I got the shorts when I did, because they've been banging out. And then I actually found a pair of these, like I think they're like Under Armour golf shorts. Now they don't say like golf in them. It's like the heat gear, and I've sold the heat gear before. I think I got 20 quid on them last time. So these were also £6, and I was like, £20, that would do me. And they did have good stuff in there, but once again, the prices are just like, they're like between like, I could pick them up and make a tiny bit of profit on them, but really what's the point? But we actually managed to pick up a pair of jeans, a pair of Wrangler Texas jeans. Sold them, I think, for £24 last time I picked them up. So £7 on these, and yeah, hitting the £20 mark yet again. And they feel like they've hardly been worn, so pretty decent condition. Now, this is some of the stuff that you've actually not seen at the CarBoot sale. So I think I might have put it all back in this bag. We'll need to have a little look. So up first, this was the last thing that I got at the CarBoot sale, was this bag. Don't know what the brand is again. I cannot pronounce what that is. We'll call it the Kanken. But yeah, if you see these bags, they're always worth picking up. I picked this one up for £5. Now it does have a faint, oh no, I thought it had a faint smell of smoke, but I don't think it does. Can't believe they had Moshi Monsters as well at the CarBoot sale. Look at that. Me and Jamie Lee are going to go through them at some point and see if there's any rare ones. Because I swear to God, I'm pretty sure there's some rare ones that go for a bit, like some decent money. And the guy was like £2 a tin, and I was like, can I say no to £2 a tin? My little brother used to collect these as well. So I used to collect Go-Go's when I was younger. I think this was more like his generation, the Moshi Monsters. Even though he's only like 2 years younger than me. Different times. And then also picked up this calculator. I've still not searched up, but like, I just seen it and I just thought that looks quite funny, and if it's like 50p or £1, I'll just pick it up. Picked this up for £1, and it says it was created in 1991. So if anyone knows what this is, let me know, but I might know by the time I've searched it up. But fully working as well, which is very good. I feel like I've seen someone pick this up before on YouTube, but I can't remember. And then we've got some plushies. I was hoping they didn't smell like smoke. Just got a wee Minecraft plush. Everything from this stall that I'm showing you was all £1. They were such a nice family. But this was Mojang, so it's Minecraft, Mattel. Can't remember what that is out of Minecraft. I'm really struggling to think. And then we also just got a Squishmallow with the tags on for £1. It says it's called Daily. So annoying. I wish I could have got this on camera, but obviously the camera just runs out after 30 minutes. So that when the 30 minutes is up, the camera goes off. That's what's bad about that camera. Obviously you can't just change the battery like a GoPro. And then I picked up some snooker balls or pool balls. Pretty sure they're pool. With the the triangle to set them up. Picked them up for £1 as well, so I was like, surely I'll get like 10 quid for them. Like, surely someone needs a spare set or something. And then we also picked up from their £1 pile was just like a G-Star polo shirt. Nothing special, but for £1 it should still be worth it. G-Star Raw. It's good because this bag is everything that you've not seen, thank God. I've also got this, right? This little tin, and I seen it on the table, and it looked like this, right? And she was like, £2, but I thought she meant £2 per like piece. So I was like, oh, right, and then I was thinking of it, and then she was like, no, she was like, showing it all, she was like, £2. I was like, oh, aye, £2 for the whole lot. Give me it then. Oh, I'll show you what it is. So it's like these little like cappuccino type mugs, but it's the Whittard, that Whittard company. I don't know if you can see that. So it says Whittard, designed in England, hand painted 1886. So if anyone knows if these are worth a fortune, let me know, because they only cost me £2 for the set. And when I search it up on eBay, I can't find these exact ones, but there's some funny like styles of them, like look. I just thought that was quite interesting, to be fair. Slay. All hand painted. Very cool. But yeah, what I might do with that is I'll do some more research, and then I'll probably get like 20 quid on that, surely, because there's like loads of the mugs, and then there's loads of like little plates as well. And the ones that I see online, they look similar to that, but they're not like pictures of animals. They're just like stripes or dots, and I'm like, surely if it's like an actual picture of something, surely that might be worth more. That's just my thinking anyway. Then picked up this pair of brand new Adidas shorts. So they're just a pair of women's Adidas shorts. Sorry, I think that was the wrong way around. Just brand new with the tags. That cost me £2.50. So that'll be alright. They should sell out quite fast on Vinted or something for the summer. I don't think you fully seen the Celtic top that I got as well though, at the very beginning. Start off the CarBoot sale with a barry little 2016 Celtic strip, or football top. Better than picking up Rangers. I'd rather pick up Celtic stuff. Let me just quickly zoom through this. So, picked up calculator, brand new in the box, get a tenner for that. Also picked up this, like, I honestly have no idea what this is. If anyone knows what this is, definitely comment it down below, because I took a gamble on this thinking it was like brass or something like that. I don't know. I just picked it up because it was only about £1. There you go. Fucking it stinks though. Then got this New Balance jacket. Can't mind what she said. I think it was £3 for that. Oh aye, this is what I got at the first CarBoot. £1 Ted Baker rugby shirt. Also the extra small Nike jacket for £1. Now we've got this nice polo Ralph Lauren hoodie, which is a kid's 14 to 16. I thought it was going to be like an extra small, but it is tiny. But still, it was only £2 I think the woman said. Then we've got the Hugo Boss shirt. So the reason why I bought these is she said £3 and I was like, in a charity shop, if it was £3 I obviously would be picking that up. So I thought I'd just pick it up. And 2 different colourways, so I could either sell them separately or sell them together. But then obviously the barry little bargain that we found today was the Ralph Lauren, brand new with the tags. Barry. I don't know why I keep saying that word. She was like, oh, my husband, bought it for my husband, didn't like it. That's shocking. Oh aye, and then we went back to that stall that sold us the Ralph Lauren, and of course we had to get a pair of Levi's. So they were £4, but she didn't have enough change to give me for a 20 because I only had £20 left. So I was like, oh, just give me 15, as you've given me some bargains a day anyway. So I just paid £5 for them. These look very dodgy. Like, are these actually real? Because like, look at that Levi's. That looks so fake. But they are definitely real because they've got all the correct tags in it. All the correct tags. And I got the inside one as well. But that that Levi's thing looks so weird. I think maybe because it's women's. Because it doesn't say the length, it just says the waist. High ball waist 36. They're definitely real though, because those tags are definitely real. But anyway, that is everything we got from the CarBoot sale. Look how much stuff I've got to list. It's going to be a heavy listing week this week. It's going to be a busy week with everything that's going on. But stay tuned for a surprise. See you all later. Remember to like and subscribe. Leave a comment on what your favourite find was from the CarBoot sale, or your favourite sale was from the weekend. Hope you are all doing well.